Hello, my name is Mark Milam, and I'm applying for a copyright for the U.S. Copyright Service, uscopyright.gov. I'm applying for a copyright on Smarty Pants Game Show. Smarty Pants Game Show. Anyway, I chose Smarty Pants Game Show because I have a trademark on a liquor called Smarty Pants. Smarty Pants. I have a trademark on a liquor called Smarty Pants. But anyway, I'm applying for a copyright on Smarty Pants Game Show. Our motto on Smarty Pants Game Show is known to turn an idiot into a genius, and hopefully that contestant will win up to $500,000, starting off $1,000, going up in increments of double that of money, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, up to $500,000, and we wish our contestant so they can win the money or prizes. If not, they can also choose trips, 401k, retirement fund, parents' long-term insurance, and kids' college education fund instead of the prizes of the money. So we give the contestants options on Smarty Pants. But anyway, I look like Albert Einstein with this frizzy hair, and the name of the game show is called Smarty Pants. As you can see, you can look at my trousers. They are plaid trousers of Smarty Pants. And the contestants, they can send in plaid pants of 38, 32 sizes, and I will try to wear their plaid pants on the television show. This is the theme song for Smarty Pants. It's by the Jeffersons on a television show. This is the theme song. But that is the theme song of Smarty Pants. If the contestant, we will have a mail-in or a computer. If the contestant, if they have a twin, and they think they look like the contestant on the television show Smarty Pants, they can send their picture in, and the audience can decide whether or not they look like a twin, or by the computer of software recognition to determine if the contestant has a twin, such as just this man right here. This man right here, I saw him on a television commercial called FixFeet.com, and in my opinion, this gentleman looks like 90% of Albert Einstein. So if they think they have a twin on the contestant of Smarty Pants, they can send their picture in, and perhaps the individual that looks like the contestant on Smarty Pants could win like a 4-night, 3-day trip to Myrtle Beach or Napa Valley on a wine tour. But we give them options, so if the person that looks like the contestant on Smarty Pants, they can also win prizes. And if the contestant does not win any money, the person that looks like perhaps the contestant, a twin, he can also win like a $250 gift certificate for looking like the individual on Smarty Pants. But we give the contestant on Smarty Pants options. If he does not know the answer to that question, he could scratch that question. He can also ask individuals who are very smart. They have a $1,200 SAT score, and they went to the colleges of perhaps MIT, Stanford, Harvard, or Yale. So they get options, and they can ask that individual, or the individual that I just showed you a picture of. They can ask this individual right here if he knows the answer. Or perhaps we can Skype the individual Ken Jennings, who won over $1 million on Jeopardy. We can also ask him. If he if he knows the answers to the question by Skype. The way we get the questions on Smarty Pants, we get it by Watson. Watson is a computer, or an IBM computer, that had that was on the quiz show against Ken Jennings, the gentleman who won over $1 million. But like I mentioned before, if the individual thinks he looks like the twin on Smarty Pants, he can, send that picture in. The audience will determine if he looks like a twin, or facial software recognition will determine if he looks like Smarty Pants. But now, my name is Mark Milam, and I'm applying for a copyright from the U.S. Copyright Service. My name is Mark Milam, and I'm applying for a copyright. But anyway, this is a television game show called Smarty Pants. And like I mentioned before, I got the idea of Smarty Pants from the liquor Smarty Pants. And if the individual does not know the answer to that question, he could use 2 airplane bottles of Smarty Pants syrup to help him get the question right, so he can actually drink alcohol of Smarty Pants on the show. But anyway, like I mentioned before, Watson, the computer, determines the questions that the contestant has, up to 100 questions, and also the individual, like I mentioned before, he can win prizes up to $500,000, or perhaps he can win 401k college education fund. So he has options of whether or not he wants the cash or prizes. And anyway, my name is Mark Milam, and I'm applying for a copyright, and this is the copyright theme song of Smarty Pants. So I am applying for a copyright. Thank you. My name is Mark Milam, and that is all for my interview. Thank you.